Okay, I'm on my bike ride right now, and as you can tell, I'm heading over a speed bump. There it is, right there. I'm heading into another subdivision. This one's maybe 5 miles from my house or so, 5 or 6 miles. I don't know. I don't have a deal. I guess I could put it on my phone to find out exactly how far I am. I just start riding. Anyways, heading into another subdivision. As you can see, I'm getting ready to go into security right now. Got to have another speed bump, man. These speed bumps just kill the shocks on my bike. Okay, anyways, we just went through security. It's a pretty nice subdivision. It's the houses. I don't really care much for the houses layouts over here. As you will see, there's a lot of businesses in the subdivision. I'm not really into that. Over here, everybody wants to put a business in front of their house. I don't have one. I don't want one. I tell the wife I don't want to sell anything in front of my house. My house is my house. If I want to start a business, I'll start a business. But as you'll be able to see, coming up over here, people are selling stuff. But actually, the landscaping is pretty nice. But you can see, this is why I don't want people selling stuff in front of my house. Because you will see as we go farther up into this subdivision. Like I said, the landscaping is beautiful. It's got a nice little center patch over there. Going down one of the little side streets. Speed bump again. I've already had to buy one new set of shocks for my bike because of the all the speed bumps and just the roads over here, man. It wasn't that much. I think it was like $80 or $90. I bought some nice shocks. They're actually really nice. My bike's like 5 years old, man. I've had the same mountain bike for like 5 years. Second set of shocks. I think I've had a new set of tires put on it. I need to have it serviced because it's a little bit difficult for it to change gears. I came down here to a dead end. Some of these just dead end down here. Now on the left, right, past, you just passed, there was like a blue chair right there. Sometimes there's some children sitting out there studying, and the mom speaks English pretty nice. The children can speak English okay. Sometimes I stop and talk to them, but I don't see them outside. That's why I drove down this little area right here, because sometimes I see the mom. She's sitting outside with the children out there studying, so didn't see them today. Anyways, heading back down through the subdivision again. Nobody over here has clothes dryers. I don't have one. You don't need one. You just hang your clothes outside, and it is so dang hot. My wife put the our bedspread from our bedroom in the washing machine yesterday and washed it, and I threw it up over the deal to dry, and I went back out there about 3 hours later, and it was dry. So, anyways, like I said, heading through this subdivision, it's an okay one. Like I said, they people there like to have businesses. They like to sell stuff in front of their house. Like I said, I'm not really into that. But I do like their landscaping over here. I do like their landscaping. It is nice. All the subdivisions, not all of them, most of the subdivisions have these speed bumps in there because if they don't, people will drive like not very nice. So, anyways, cruising around over here, as you guys can see. Like I said, they keep it pretty clean. They keep this subdivision pretty clean. There's famous orange boxes here. Like I said, sometimes people don't. I would imagine in this subdivision everybody has electric. I don't see any above ground electric, so it's probably all underground. But a lot of people, they don't want to use the refrigerator because it uses electricity, a lot of electricity. So they use these orange boxes instead. They put ice in them. Like I said, just cruising through the subdivision, man. You never know what you're gonna see. Never know what you're gonna see. Sometimes I stop here for a minute, kind of look around, see what I can see. Maybe wipe the sweat off my face. Sometimes it's so hot outside, man. It is a scorcher. So, anyways, I just stopped the bike there for a minute. Kind of move the camera around a little bit. Let you guys see a little bit more. All right, here we go again. All right, back over another damn speed bump. You see, they selling noodles or rice or something right there, man. Right there. There's the ladies. I'm telling them I'm on YouTube, man. They're saying hello. They're picking up a pot of something. I was gonna go help them, but they don't speak any English, so they're picking up something kind of heavy. But I don't know. I don't want to scare them. Get off the bicycle, man. Maybe they're run inside, run from me. I don't know. Like I said, this particular subdivision has a nice park in it. It's got like a little exercise park. You can see off to the right, coming up over here. It's got a nice place if you want to walk your dog or something. It's a pretty good size one. It's got a lot of grass. They keep it up. A lot of the subdivisions over here, they don't keep them up too well. So, all right, there you go. There's a nice little field right over there. I'll be quiet here for a second. Let's let you guys kind of look at the scenery. Like I said, they keep the shrubs, man. Look at the shrubs. They're nice and sculptured, man, right there along the side. They're not outgrowing. Wild all over the place. Just like I said, just kind of cruising around. Getting ready to leave this subdivision. You can see the people got the trash out there. They got security, but security over here is just a guy in a uniform. Most of the time, they don't ask you anything. Same thing with security over here. Now, back out on the main road again over here again. It's not really a main road. It's kind of like a little side road. But anyways, back out on the street again. Let you guys just kind of see what I see as I'm cruising along. I never know what I'm going to see out here. I never know, man. I'm coming up to another building over here. It's going to be on the right. And I don't know what it's for. I guess it's to live in and have a business on the bottom. I don't really know. It's been empty for a while. It's been finished for a while now. And I haven't seen anybody move in. I haven't seen like really any activities. Like I said, just kind of cruising out here on the countryside. As you guys can see, man, there's just rubbish everywhere. People over here, they just throw their rubbish, man. Nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. They're not going to change. They've been doing that probably for hundreds of years, man. I would imagine in the ground. You see this building coming up over here on the right. Like I said, I'm not really for sure what that is. You see, it's been finished for a while, and they got for sale, but I don't see anybody out there. I don't see anybody buying anything right there. So, anyways, I'll be quiet and let you guys just kind of like look and see. I just jump on different little roads, man. I try to stay on these back roads in this on my bicycle rides through these villages. Some of the roads are dirt roads I go on, but they're dirt roads. They just end up, I don't know, making my bike dirty, and they're just difficult to ride on. Coming down over here, to kind of like another T in the road. You can see there's a truck going down. There's a lot of garment industry right around here in this little area. There's a lot of like small garment factories that make clothes and shoes and all different kinds of things, man. And things are kind of slow right now. So some of these garment factories, this whole area used to be full of young ladies coming out for lunch or break or whatever. I'd see them all over the place, walking around, getting something to eat or whatever. So, but like I said, I think because of the economy, man, not a lot of people are buying goods in other places. There's like a loading dock for the where they load something up into the back of a semi trailer. I've seen the trailer there before and a forklift, and they're out there loading pallets. They're sealed. I have no idea what's inside the pallets. Anyways, you guys can kind of see what I see on my little bicycle adventure, man. Like I said, back out here on these main roads, they just put stuff everywhere. It doesn't make any difference, man. You know, they just put stuff out, and it is what it is, right? But I do like these side roads because they're cement and there's not a lot of big trucks. Okay, the motos are usually pretty polite. The little carts, they're pretty polite too. They usually honk the horn when they're behind me. Like the one that just went by right there. He didn't honk the horn because I could see him coming, but if they're coming up behind me, man, they're pretty polite. They end up blowing their horn. I see some children walking down the road, man. I talked to them here for just a second. I asked them, do they speak any English? But as you can tell, they say hello. I tell them they're on YouTube. But they don't really know what that is. I don't think. Maybe they do. Maybe they know what YouTube is. But kind of funny. I see children. I always say hello to them. Most of the children at least know hello. So that's a good sign, you know. Okay, kind of coming up over here. Like I said, getting back out in here to, well, not really the best part. You guys can see, man, it's sad because this could be such a beautiful country, man, but they just tear it up with all their trash and rubbish and whatever you want to, whatever you're done with something, you just throw it out on the road, man. All right, coming up over here, you can see that doesn't really look too nice. There's a little cart. They sell vegetables and stuff off these little carts and everything. So now I'm getting back out on the main road where I'm fixing to head back to my house. This is the road that I take back to my house. Okay, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And all right, I'll see you guys again. Bye.